Hello, in this video I will share 5 tricks on how you can achieve the film look. This video is sponsored by Dehancer and you get 10% off with Tim20 on dehancer.com. The film look looks like this. I will start to show which features I will learn you. So the first one that I will show you is the halation. With that you can go from this to this. Then I will show you the film looks, the integrated film looks in DaVinci Resolve. There are some LUTs in DaVinci Resolve with which you can create looks like this. Then I will show you this grain. And as fourth, I will show you how you can add glow to the bright parts of your video only. So that will be a little bit like this. There's only glow added to the bright areas. These first 4 are all achievable in the free version of DaVinci Resolve, so everyone can follow along. And as fifth, I will show you Dehancer. Dehancer is a paid plugin that you can use both in the free and studio version of DaVinci Resolve. And this plugin is actually worth it because it gives you a lot more features that make you able to obtain the film look. So first I'm going to teach you how to make this effect starting from 0. So yes, it's time for effect 1, Halation. So on this clip I have added the halation and this is the same clip and you'll start from 0. So first I'm going to explain what halation is. Here you can see around the edges of the white parts is a orange glow and that is halation. That's typical in film. So I'm going to start from 0 here and let's go to the color page. Here add a new node, halation. So first in the color wheels we are going to determine the color. So we are going to adjust the brightest parts, that's the gain. So just determine the color here. This looks like film, this color. And now we will make sure that it's only applied to the bright areas, because now the white balance of the gain is in the whole image. And here in the curves, we can just make an anchor point and drag it to the bottom. Okay, so now you can see that the orange is only on the bright parts and the darkest parts are black. So what we are going to do is change the composite mode to screen. So now you can see that it only gets affected to the bright parts. Now what we can do to fine tune it is add some blur. That's here in the radius. So yeah, this is the halation effect. You can play around with it. Each time you do it, it will look a little bit different. Here it looks different than here because I did it more heavy. So if you want it more heavy, just bring the game further, like here. Okay, so that was it for the halation. Now let's go to the film looks. DaVinci Resolve has a few film looks integrated. They need to be here. So this here is a film look. So this is the original. This is a film look that I added on top of it. So these you can find in the color grading, LUTs, and here are some film looks. There's a folder with film looks. And you can just drag some film looks to it. So this simulates the look and feel of specific analog cameras. Now I will teach you how to add grain. So this we will do in the Fusion page. And here you can see that I added film grain. When you are in the Fusion, it will look like this at the starting position. So you hit Shift Spacebar, search for film grain, add, and it will be added. And here you can like change the settings, so that's cool. The size, the strength, the roughness, the offset, you can play around with it. Now I will show you how to add glow. So it's time for effect for glow on bright areas. So here on this clip, that's a duplicate of this clip. Here I added the glow. So this is without glow and this is with the glow. So I'm going to share how I did that. So first, duplicate the clip with Alt and drag your mouse. Now go to the Fusion page. There is already some film grain on it from the previous tip. So if you don't want to keep it, just delete it. Or if you want to keep it, you can just add it. So we're going to add the glow. So what we're going to do is add some glow on the bright parts only of the image or of the video. So if we want to select only the bright parts, we're going to search for a Luma keyer. So this is Luma keyer, and here we can determine which parts the glow will be added to. So the glow will only be added to the white parts here, to these parts, not to the transparent parts. So now again, shift spacebar, glow, maybe soft glow, add, and this will be your glow. That's heavy, so let's make it 1. And if we go now to the edit page, we can see this effect here. So a spill has a glow, and that is how to do it. So if you want to make it more heavy, this will be very noticeable. And the final is actually my favorite. That's Dehancer. I went from this here to this with the Dehancer tools. And Dehancer is a plugin that gives you extra features. You can find it on the Dehancer website. Maybe I will need to show you. So let's go to Dehancer, and there in products you can find DaVinci Resolve. So you can download and try that for free. So if you want to follow with Dehancer, you can just download the demo version. So here you can already see you will get these sliders, all these sliders and extra functions with Dehancer. And there are a lot of sliders, and there are some film looks in the package as well. So you will be able to use TIM20 for 10% off in any case. You can find the actual product and pricing. So here you can choose your plan. So if you want it monthly, this if you want to pay annually here, and you have also an option for lifetime payment if you don't like annual or monthly subscriptions. For everything you can use the promo code TIM20 for 10% off. You will have to choose Dehancer Pro for DaVinci Resolve. And then if you buy it as an individual, you will be able to enter TIM20 here. So yeah, you will have to agree as well. So that's how you can download it. So with Dehancer I went from this to this, thanks to all these functions. So that's very cool, no? So I'll quickly show you how I did it. So here, preferences, Dehancer is checked. You need to install it first to be able to check it. Dehancer, you can edit. And what I do is just disable everything. Disable everything. So yeah, now what I do is start from a film look. Here you get a lot of film looks as well. So let's start with Fujicolor print. It's not that much difference, but we have a lot of sliders. So temperature, yes. So these are the fun ones. Contrast boost, color boost. This looks like an important one. We have this already. White point. Yeah, like that you can design a little bit. It's a little bit overexposed in the, but you can add a vignette at the end if you want to. Yeah, it's searching a little bit how it works. Color head sliders are cool. So So yeah, I'm exaggerating with my tools so you can see what they do, so you can clearly see what they do. Shadow tones, undertones, highlight tones. So you can see some film grain as well, which I showed you. Here you just need to enabling it, it's more simple. Or you have some halation, also with different profiles. Or an orange, then you will have a bigger effect. Bloom. So in fact, here you can find everything that I explained previously, in fact. So yeah, we already went from this to this. So this rather looks like it's shot on film. It also looks a lot like a movie, while this, not at all. So these were the 5 tips to get the film look. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy content like this, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao!